although he does quite a bit of Zerglings, bleh. And so we will probably see 1 or 2 Colossus too to make it a perfect mix. We do have cannons going down at the third expansion to help protect that. Third expansion's finishing up now. Will he goes ahead and transfers some probes. We do have a pretty sizable army for Shuffle coming out here, sending in 2 changelings to find out what's going on in various places, and the cannons do not detect that. I thought yes they do. As a detector, they will check. They will be able to tell if a changeling comes in. I don't think they will automatically shoot though. So you probably have to select them obviously and make them shoot. So keep that in mind. More roaches coming down for Shuffle. Check out the army tab or units tab. We do have 2 immortals on the field, 2 Dark Templars, 1 Zealot, and 5 Stalkers for Andro, as well as 3 Sentries, and they are going to push out to try and draw these units back to the cannon line, which that could do quite a bit of cannons. That could do quite a bit of damage to the units from those cannons. So Shuffles looks like he's going to go ahead and try and attack Andro's natural expansion, catch him off position here since he's got most of his units at his third expansion, and they start attacking the cannons. The cannons going out. Do they take down this immortal here? Nope. 1 roach is going to play with that immortal. They take down 1, 2, 3, 4 cannons, warping in more stalkers. Roaches start working their way. They just got their tunneling claws, rapid regeneration, as well as tunneling claws. He does have burrowed research, so he could burrow and run away, but it would do no good since there is a cannon right there, and probably what was that? Probably observers on the field. Sorry, computer made some odd sound. We do have more roaches running up into the main. They're going to take out this pylon that is powering 1 gateway and the cybernetic core, and a force field going down to try and block the roaches in. The Dark Templars are going to make a work of those roaches, and they do have a detector. They can see the burrowed roaches, and the roaches will try to run away and probably not have too much success. No, these roaches are going to go down to this large army chasing it. More roaches massing up for Shuffle at his high mineral expansion. He did take out quite a few cannons, but they have been warped back in. There are now 5 cannons at Andro's expansion. The roaches are moving south towards... They move south and then move back up. Oh, they're just moving all around. The army for Andro is moving back down to his expansion. It looks like we might have another engagement here. The roaches are selected to move in. There are observers with them. The force fields go down. Well-placed force fields. The roaches are going to be forced to burrow and run away. This split up the army too badly, but the observers are going to allow those Protoss units to focus down more roaches. What kind of units do we have producing now? Two more Immortals, a Archon. Not quite sure I understand why we would make an Archon out of 2 Dark Templars, although he does have detectors with him with those Overseers, so they're effectively... I guess this Archon's going to try and play tank, and he is getting these rest of this army a few more shots off. The Overseer's coming in to spot, but the force field's going down to make sure these roaches don't split up and run away too easily. They do have to get funneled out. The roaches do back off. Andro does not pursue. More Immortals coming out for Andro. Shuffle has taken the second high mineral expansion, so he will be rolling in the cash as soon as we see. We have a 2,000 income for Shuffle on minerals and 1,600 for Andro, so 2,100, 22 to 2,300 income for Shuffle on these minerals. So he's going to be able to support quite the roach army. Is he getting any upgrades for his roaches? Let's see. There they are. We do have 1 carapace upgrade, so they have 1 armor. Andro has no upgrades, so the roaches will last a little bit longer. I think with that 1 upgrade, instead of 3 shots from the Immortal, it takes 4. Some force fields going down, trapping in about a third of the army, but they are going to burrow and try and run away, and not going to be too successful. They will turn around and fight, and then 3 of them will make it out alive. Looks like Shuffle's going up here to check to see if there's any sort of 4th expansion for Andro, and we'll see that there is not. Shuffle also getting down a 4th expansion at the upper northwest position. So a 4th expansion for him. There's a pylon that is being a sneaky pylon here. Right between all of Andro's expansion, or not Andro's, Shuffle's expansions. Will he warp in units there or not? We will find out. We also have Colossus being trained. The 2 Colossus are on the field with this massive Immortal Stalker army. We do have the Roaches coming down here to take on the cannon line with Zergling's support. They are going to try and work on Andro's 3rd expansion, while at the same time Andro is going to attack the Shuffle's high mineral expansion. The Colossus are there to clean up the drones, and they do clean up the drone, except 2. They do have their extended thermal lances researched. It does appear. And Shuffle has just about to completely take out Andro's 3rd expansion, and then Andro takes out Shuffle's high mineral expansion, so we have a pretty good trade there for Andro. We have Infestors on the field. They do not have Neural Parasite researched. And here goes the big battle. The Colossus, the Immortals, and the Roaches are all going at it. The Guardian Shields go up, the Force Fields go down. The Infestors pop out, infested Terrans. It is all going to town here. It looks like there's 1 Colossus go down. The 2nd Colossus is working on the Roaches, staying back, being microed very well. More Force Fields go down, trapping in more Roaches. 2 more Colossus have joined the party, and they are going to take out these Zerglings. They have to be microed properly, though, and they are working their way out of there. The Immortal takes it for the Colossus. The Colossus are moving up the ramp onto Shuffle's main base, and Shuffle has left the game. So apparently Shuffle has decided that that force was too much for him. I think it was a very good game. Lots of back and forth, base trading and everything. Or expansion trading, I guess you would say. So I really hope you guys liked that game. I certainly enjoyed it. I will have more coming tonight, hopefully. But please leave me comments, any messages. Love for subscribers, so let me know. Thank you very much, and have a good night.